All right, it says we are live. Hello, Gun Nation. How's everybody doing this evening? Hello, A-dubs. I've been saying hi to everybody that I could see. Jimmy J in the house. Loving the Shadow 2 Blue. All right. So can you see or hear me? Hopefully everything's good to go. Hope y'all are having a great evening. And we should have some fun this evening. We're going to do the winner chicken dinner. Who is going to win a seat on the chat with me. So we will get into it. Got some new goodies here, and I'll show you kind of a first preview. I haven't put out any pictures or anything. A couple items I got. Hello, Scott. Hello, Kathleen. A-Dubs, Pistol Pete, Kyla. I'll go ahead and actually say the names. Indy Irish, Sally Johnson, Maikai, Frank, CZ Shadow. Let's see here. If anybody I missed. Frank, Guy Comet. I think there was one more here. Sorry, I got to go all the way back because there's already been a bunch of messages. All right, and I did want to address the comment that Guy Comet said. We had a conversation about the CZ P10S, how the grip was small, and he admitted that I guess he put an extension on it, like a lot of people do, and that filled his hand up quite a bit, or made it fit a lot better. So, and yeah, that's what I was saying. If you get a P10S and you put an extension on it, like a +3 or even a +5, you kind of have a P10C, really kind of. And the P10C is about the smallest I can get my hands on. Even on my P10Cs, I run at least a +2 extension. But to each their own. Some people have smaller hands and it works great for them. But a lot of people don't know this, but that pinky is really what gives you a lot of leverage on that grip to push that gun down and really keep it super flat. So when you lose that pinky, it kind of takes a lot of that out of your hand. It's kind of like a lot of people don't really know this, but if you ever lost your big toe, you'd pretty much have no balance. Your big toe actually provides all the balance for your feet. And I know this because I had a friend that actually had one crushed off, completely taken off by a pallet. Pallet jack failed, came down on his toe, and he had to basically relearn how to walk again. It was pretty nasty. But yeah, Guy Comet said he got him a 308 Daniel Defense. 308 is my fun round. I actually love it. Matter of fact, it's really crazy. A lot of people would probably say I might be crazy, but I prefer a 308 over 5.56. 5.56 is a great round. 223 5.56 has been around forever, but I actually prefer a 300 Blackout or 308, a 30 caliber round, over 5.56. And there's nothing wrong with 7.62 by 39, but there's only certain applications, AK or AK variants you can use it in. So, and then yes, Kyla, that was actually what I was going to bring up. That is one of the new guns I wanted to talk about. If y'all have seen or heard about it, is the new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. So it's giving you more rounds. Now, is it a little late to the party? Probably. However, I'm glad that Shield or Smith & Wesson is offering it because it's probably going to come in at a better price point. I mean, after all this gun, stuff freaks out, kind of calms down. But I think they're coming in. I've seen them already advertised for like $529 or $539. And of course you'll have to change the sights and things like that. It is a different trigger if y'all have seen it. It's kind of a flatter face trigger. I haven't felt one, so I don't know how great it is, but I think that's great that they're offering it. Never bad to have choices. So, and yeah, 200 rounds of 308. I've got tons of 308. I love me some 308. I mean, I've got anywhere from 168 all the way down to like 147. I even have some 110 grain double tap. It's a defensive round for the 308. Hello, Frank. All right, let's see here. Let me get caught back up and we will start jamming out some questions. Anybody interested in that Taurus Toro? I actually had a buddy who got one, and he's already started testing it. I won't give it away because I'm going to let him do it. But he is already testing it. So we'll see what he thinks about it. I already know what he thinks about it, but I'm not going to give it away. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Thina. All right. But yeah, actually, I had 9 entries, and I've already posted them. If you've looked in the description of the video, all the people are posted with their number beside their name. So I did that. And then after it, I actually had 2 more people try to enter. And I was like, I've already shut it down. I've already names so they can get in on the next one if they want to do that. Thank you, Music. Yep, got that hair, that two-faced look, half gray, half black. So, hello, Richard. How are you? Huskies. See if I missed anybody. All right, now we'll bust out some questions here. Like I said, I've got some stuff to show y'all. Y'all will be the first to see it. I haven't posted any pictures or anything. Yeah, Indy Irish, if you want to use the P10S for concealment, that's great. You know, if you've got the hand size and stuff for it, what I would run into is in a panic situation, going down to snatch that thing with a little small grip with my hand size, I could be apt to miss it. And I even practice with mine when I do a lot of dry fire and things. I'll practice grabbing it. And if I miss it, you know, pretty consistently, and again, that's training, but with my hand size, some of those grips are just really tiny to go in and grab. And I'm talking speed, under speed. You know, if you just had all the time in the world, yes, you could grab it every time. Scott is saying, ordered a holster and M Carbo spring kit for his Beretta 92X, even though I have not have the gun yet because the shipper is an idiot and did not ship it for 2 days, air like he's supposed to. Yeah, Scott, that's not a bad thing to go ahead and grab, you know, some things for it because you know you're going to get it. Because what I'm finding is a lot of the, you know, gear is either on back order or, you know, I mean, I've done that before. I've gotten holsters for guns that I had coming or that I knew that I was going to buy. Of course, if it's a certain boutique ammo or different kind of ammo, I've even had ammo ahead of time. I mean, I have ammo now for guns that are for calibers I don't even have. So yes, that's what we're talking about, the shield. And heck, they might, that's actually a good point, Pistol Pete. They might do the Shield Plus in a 45. They very well could. Since they did the Shield 45, which I have, and I guess you have, they could very well do the 45 Plus. So just have to wait and see. Hello, Havoc. How are you? Hey, Huskies. I appreciate that. Smash that thumbs up. Everybody give those thumbs up, man. I really appreciate it so much. And you all make all of this happen. Yes, and that Pistol Pete, that's what I was thinking too. I bet you Shield or Smith & Wesson starts putting that trigger, which I think is a good upgrade. I love a flat face trigger or a flatter face trigger. I'm not a big curved trigger guy. Y'all probably know that by now. Nothing wrong with it. However, you know, a lot of people say, why do I prefer flat face triggers? My finger is really, really long. So if you add the crook to it or the hook, it even makes it, I have to really crimp my finger out like this, you know, like if the gun's here, I really have to hook my finger out to get it in there. On a flat face trigger, it gives me more reach, and I prefer more reach. I don't like, you know, really having to hook my finger in there. That's one thing, me personally, I don't like about the hooked trigger, like on an SP01 or a P01. You know, it's just a preference. You know, some people don't have hands like I do. But, you know, it is what it is. So, hello, WYLIE Guns. Hello, Keenan. How are you? Music, you're a longtime family member. I would never say that about you. Why would I say that about you? You know, Huskies, that's actually a very valid point. I'm actually starting to see ammo come back. Now, not all ammo, not 9mm. It's still kind of different, but I'm starting to see more 300 blackout, believe it or not. Now, the prices aren't coming down. I'm just starting to see more quantity out there. Matter of fact, I picked up 2 boxes of 45 That's the Winchester white box, and it's 230 grain all brass, and it was in the 100 round packs. Now I got it at Academy. It was just sitting there, and they had the 100 round boxes, the 50 round boxes of 45, both Winchester. One is just the 100 pack. I got 100 rounds of 45 for $54 and some change, which I was pretty impressed about. They also had 5.56 green tips. They had like 350 Legend. They had a lot of green tips, but it was the 20 round boxes. So I'm starting to see it kind of come back in some areas. Now, I was able to pick this up in El Paso when I was there, but you know, hopefully it keeps coming back, but we just need more 9. Once it's just tons of it's coming back, I think the prices are going to come down, probably not down what we're used to, but down to a very more tolerable price, I should say. All right. Kathleen saying all shot lately is my range personal reman brand. Yeah, I mean, shooting. So as long as it goes bang, that's good. WYLIE saying slightly better here in Florida. That's what I'm starting to see. Havoc saying the 6 hour red dot class was awesome. Hey man, that's great. I would still love to take a class by Jedi if you follow Jedi. Also, I would like to take one by Aaron Cowan. I think that would be pretty awesome. Not by his instructors, but by him personally. I really like Aaron Cowan. Hello, Bald and Curious. Hello, Gun Nation. What's up, man? How are you? All right. Tons of green tips. Yeah. And, you know, I've shot a lot of green tips before in the past. Green tips aren't known for their accuracy. It'll definitely get the job done. But I really prefer 77 grain, but it's expensive, kind of harder to find. But, you know, hell, I'll shoot anything, you know, 55 grain, but preferred is a heavier round if at all possible. Paul H. After this one, well, this one's already closed for this chat. I've got, you know, we'll be drawing the winner here for this one. But after this, you can actually go in and say that you want in. Now, it will have to be after this because all of these comments will go away. And you can say, enter me in for the next chat. You do have to be a subscriber. And put that in there, and hell, we'll draw next time. So, all right. Yeah, and I've been checking for primers. I've got buddies who reload, and I haven't seen any primers still. But, you know, not a lot of places carry reloading equipment or reloading parts, but I definitely still look. Do I have to send naked pictures and enter? No, that's not necessary because I wouldn't want any of them in. So, all right, let's do the first thing that I'll show here. All right, this holster, and I've had it for, gosh, a year and a half. It was sent to me as a prototype. It was actually on purpose. It was bright yellow. It had prototype written all over it. Well, it's not a prototype anymore. Matter of fact, he doesn't even make them anymore, but it's a great holster and it fits really well. So what I did is I actually painted it. So check out this paint job I did to it. Let me know what you think. You either like it, you don't like it. You'll be able to see the original color, and I'll go ahead and show it here. This is the original color, and it's going to be hard to tell because it's a real ugly yellow, but he did that on purpose. But here's what I did to it. Check it out. Let me know what you think about it. How do you think it turned out? You like? You don't like? Let me know. Be interested in seeing. But that's my handy crafty paint job. People don't think you can paint a hide or a Kydex holster, but you actually can. All right. I think it came up pretty nice. That was all of about 10 minutes. I mean, I'd let it dry, but it was all about 10 minutes worth of work. Hello, Michael L. How are you? All right. Pistol Pete is saying, got the Holosun 507C ACSS today. Going to be hard to lose the dot with this thing. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty, you know, you got that big old huge circle that kind of shows you when you're off. And it's got that little chevron, which I think is kind of interesting. And I wanted to actually look through it. because I've got stigmatism in both my eyes. So when I see a dot, it's not crystal clear. It's a little blooming, but I'm used to it now. However, I want to see how that chevron, if it's really, nice, or if it's kind of a blurry chevron. Kind of excited about seeing it, but they've been out for a while. They were going to send me one, but of course, I can't keep them in stock. They're always back ordered. Hello, Armsman. How are you? Yeah, like I said, I just kind of, and I actually have the little plastic plants, so I kind of cut them and laid them on there. That's what the texture is, or the pattern. Started out with all FDE, and then that is spruce. It's kind of a spruce green. I have the camo olive drab, but for some reason, I thought it was out of air. After I finished it, then I checked the olive drab again, and it actually had a clogged nozzle. So it started working great after that. But anyway, I think it came out pretty good. So you like the yellow better? If you saw the whole thing, it was bright yellow and it had prototype written all over it. So I wouldn't have, I did test it, but I wouldn't have carried it around and stuff because it had prototype all over it. I agree, WYLIE. If it had orange, that would be awesome. And I even thought about doing it orange, but a lot of people don't know what gun it goes to, but it actually goes to my Glock 19X, which is pretty tricked out, and it is all, it's kind of all, I guess, battle worn bronze. So it actually looks really good with it. So that's why I kind of stayed with this color. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, Keith, on the Shield 9 Plus. I think it's a very good option to have it out. It's probably going to come in at a better price point once the, all this gun grab stuff settles down. I'm seeing it now for like $529 to $539. I would definitely change the sights out. I don't know about the trigger because I haven't tried it personally yet, but I think the trigger is probably going to be a better hit than the old style trigger that they had. So we'll see how it goes. I've seen some reviews on it, but they all seem very positive. Paul's asking, what's your thoughts on the new P365X, the Ruger Max 9, and the Shield Plus? I just bought a Shield Plus, and we'll get the 365X whenever I see it online for sale. The 365, personally doesn't do anything for me. The Ruger Max, from what I've seen of it, of the reviews so far, and I think Coley Noir is the only one that's done a review. Well, no, there might be a couple of them out there. I think it's a good option to have choices. Would I personally buy one? Probably not. Out of those three, I would probably buy the Shield Plus if I had to buy one of those three. But, I think it's good that we're having more offerings. I think the Ruger will probably be a really good price point when it's officially, out. I don't know what the price on it is yet, but I wouldn't think it would be very much. But always good to have options. Always good to have options. Kyla is asking, are you going to try the Shield Plus? I'll try it, like if someone has it. Me, and I hope y'all all know this about me, I don't buy guns to just do reviews on. I buy guns that I'm very interested in and keeping for a long time. And I've got the Shield 1, I've got the Shield 45. I know the Shield Plus has more capacity. However, I've got 2 P10Cs, and all that other stuff. I've got tons of other striker fire guns. So for me to go buy that gun, it's really not an interest in it for me. I even have the 9C. So that's not really anything that I would run out and buy personally. Not saying it's a bad gun. It's just, I don't need that right now. That's not what I'm looking for. Yes, Honest Outlaw was running the optic on the Taurus 22X competition, and his wife was loving the Chevron reticle. Yes, I did watch that video. Good friends with Honest. He's a good guy. And I think that little Taurus 22 competition, I've talked about it before in other chats. I think it's a really cool pistol. That would probably be the first current Taurus that I would buy. Not that I have to have it, but I think it's cool to have, 16+1 rounds of 22 and a larger size pistol for training. I think that's a good option. I mean, I've had options, or I've seen the TX22 non-competition, starting to see it pop up more. Could have picked up a couple of them, or could have had the opportunity to pick up a couple, but I would rather have the competition model. But they're kind of expensive. I had the option to buy one or opportunity to buy one on Grab a Gun, but they're asking quite a bit for them right now. Paul, I have seen it for $529 and $539. I think it's Primary or Palmetto State or something has it, and someone else was selling it online. So, but then again, by the time you do the FFL transfer and all that stuff, you're right there anyway. WYLIE, the range that Colian goes to, I have seen it. I know where it is. From what I understand, and I'm sure they give him special privileges, but from what I understand, the owner kind of rides around in a golf cart and yells at everybody. So I personally haven't been out there. It's a very long drive for me. I think it's awesome though, with all the tires and all the things you can shoot. So not saying I won't ever go out there, but it's just not close to me. I mean, it would probably be like, I think it's about an hour and 45 minutes one way for me, but I do know where it is. Let's see here. Hello, IBG. Hello, Anthony. All right. Yeah, Brian, we've talked about that. The Taurus G3C Toro. Yeah, you could. Hopefully, everything's okay with that one. There's no issues. Like I said, I've got a friend of mine testing it, and I know what he already feels about it. But like I said, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm going to have him do that. Fina is saying, I want to purchase some Staccato magazines. Where do you get them? Do you prefer the 17 or the 20? Talked about this on a, excuse me, sorry about that. Talked about this on a chat a little while ago. I've got, picked up a couple of them. I try to grab them every once in a while. These are the 20 rounders. Texas Gun Experience actually has them in stock. So a lot of places have been out of them, and I prefer the 20 rounders, even though they hang out of the bottom of the gun. You've got to be careful about over inserting them, because if you slam them in there, you can hit that, little, ejector deal at the top, and you can bend it. But as long as you don't over insert them, you're good to go. So just don't slam them home, and you'll be fine. But I prefer the 20 rounders, especially for the backup magazines. And then the other ones, these are the 16 rounds for the C2s. But if you get the P, then, you can shoot the 20 rounders in it, no problem. But hello, Feridian, how are you? But yeah, you can get them on the Staccato website. I have seen them, but they're out of them all the time too. Yeah, Armsman, I took my, that's the thing. We talked about the P10M. It would have to have more capacity. Right now, I don't think it's going to be a player in the marketplace. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they're going to release it here. I know they said they were going to, but yeah, Pistol Pete, the CZ-TS2 is a shooter. However, if you've already got the TSO, now granted, you're getting a little better ergonomics with the Shadow 2 type grip, but the TSO is a great pistol too. But yeah, they're definitely shooters. Bald the Builder. Big Johnson Guns and Gear. You can come shoot at my range. Just leave your guns home. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That'd be fun to, I know you and I have shot together, but that'd be fun to get together again. It's been a long time. Floridian was in Houston, Galveston, and Beaumont last week working. Yeah, I've been there many, many times. Matter of fact, I'm going to Houston next week, so I will be out in the Houston area again. Bald, hell, it's that's the reason to even shoot bolt guns. You just get one at a time. That'll definitely save some rounds. Hello, Will and Wildarm. How are you, man? Going to be in Corpus and San Antonio the week of March 29th. Yep, and then after Houston, I'm going to San Antonio. So heck, we're we're running in the same circles, it sounds like. All right, another thing that I got in. Now, as y'all all know, if you follow me, I've been a big Mantis fan forever. This is the Mantis X10. I use it a lot, done videos on it before. I even used the old Mantis. I do prefer the X10, of course, now. It's got a really good app. You know, you can download it for free and stuff. However, I got the new Mantis. This is their new Laser Academy. They have a Laser Academy portable. This is the portable version. And so you have to download a different app because this is for the laser. But I'll show you what all comes in the box. It's pretty cool. I'll move the cards out of the way. But it basically comes with a tripod. It comes with your laser. Whoops, there goes the tripod. There's your laser right there. Comes with a push rod to push it out of the barrel. Comes with a little tripod stand, a little tripod. So you can set it up, and it does use the laser. So, and you use your phone. It does come with little targets back here in the back. So it comes with a little pack of targets and stuff, you know, like a little face. I'll turn it upside down, or, you know, little face and stuff like that. So I can set this up in the hotel and use it. And the neat thing, just like on the other app, you can, if you have friends who have this or whatever, you can actually challenge them. So like if Bald was in New York and I was here in Texas, we could actually shoot against each other. And you can do the same thing with the Mantis. It's actually really cool. So I'm going to be testing that. And I can just throw this in my suitcase when I travel. And, you know, I don't have to, it's pretty neat on the, and like most lasers, when you press the back of it, the firing pin hits the back of it, you know, you can send it off. So it just sends the laser. So that's going to be pretty cool. Hello, Double B. Shadow 2 is an awesome gun. Big fan of them. That's why I have 3 of them. For everything that you get out of the Shadow 2, and I've said this numerous times if you follow me, the Shadow 2, I honestly feel, is the best bang for the buck. You're getting a very heavy gun, which is, you know, easier to keep on target for most shooters. You're getting a pretty decent trigger. Actually, it's a good trigger for what it is. You can make it even better with the Apex kit or even the CC Custom kit. So you can make it pretty light. Mine are very light, or Cajun Gun Works. You can get, you know, you can change out the grips on it. I prefer lock grips. If you get lock grips, you can use my code. It's BJGG10. That'll save you 10% off any lock grips purchase. You can put the brass palm swells on it. You can put, I prefer palm swells because I've got large hands, but you know, you can really weight that gun down if you want to. And of course now, being a Shadow 2, if you want to use a light in USPSA, you can. So it's got a light rail. You can use it for home defense. I mean, it's just a fantastic pistol. I love them. That's again why I have 3 of them. Grand Power. Grand Power is the gun that nobody knows about. I'm just joking. The Grand Power Excalibur is a very nice pistol. The only thing about it is it's just not well known enough. The mags are expensive compared to the Shadow 2. You know, you can use the CZ, heck, you can get Medgars, or you used to be able to, you know, you can get them for 19, 20 bucks. That's why I have tons of them. But it's a great pistol. Hello, Uncle Dan. How are you, buddy? My Texas brother. Ooh, Keith Gregory's asking the hard questions. If I could only have one gun, what is it? Okay, that is where it comes down, and I've been asked this before, and of course, y'all all know I love the Shadow 2. However, would I carry the Shadow 2? No, because you know, there's no safety in it, or so to say. You know, you can use the safety and you can carry it cocked and locked if you want to, but there's no firing pin safety. But you know, to carry that thing, and I've carried, you know, the SP01 and stuff, and they're very heavy guns. But would that be the best do-all gun? Honestly, not, for carry and everything. As of right now, y'all are going to hear me say this. As of right now, it would honestly be the Staccato C2 Duo, because it's optic ready. Doesn't matter about sight radius because it's an optic gun. It shoots really, really good. It has a great trigger in it. Is it super light? No, but I could actually tune it and make it even lighter if I want to. Mine is about coming in at about 4 pounds. I think it was like 4 pounds, 10 ounces or something like that, which is not bad. Of course, a single action, which I do prefer, it's 2011. So you can run the 16 round mags. I can run 20 round mags, or I can run the 27 round mags, but it would stick really far out of the bottom. But right now, I would have to say my probably one do-it-all gun would be the Staccato C2 Duo. However, would that be my shit hit the fan gun? No, it would not be, because of mags, because of some other things. So that's where I'd probably drop back to the Glock 19X. So y'all heard it here for the first time. So there you go. Pistol Pete saying Glock 19X. Yeah, if it was shit hit the fan. Applied Performance, how are you doing, man? Do I have 3 of every gun? I believe in having 2 of every gun at least. My 2 favorite long shotguns, I've got 2 of them. 2 P10Cs. I do not have 2 Staccato C2 Duos. 2 P07s, 2 P09s. You know, just in case one ever went down, you've got another one. But the guns I really, really love, yes, I usually have 2 of them. So don't have 3, except the Shadow 2. So I don't think that's a bad thing. Also, if they ever discontinue it, you've got it. You know, I don't have 2 19Xs. I only have one 19X, but I also have a 17L. There we go. Rabbi saying, so I got some gun learning to share. I'm having my house renovated and I want to hide my safe, so it's in the garage with hundreds of pounds of crap hovering over it, out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, you can actually build shelving, complete shelving around it. So you can bolt it to the wall, and then you can build complete shelves around it. And then through the shelves, you can actually have steel brackets that come out and go in front of the door, and you can actually put a padlock on them. So you'd have to take the padlock off. You have to take the recessed bar off, which is bolted to the wall. And then you have to unlock the safe so they can't tilt it. So you could do that also, Rabbi. There's a reason I know. I don't think there's ever not a reason to have a couple of great guns that you really like. Hello, Red October. How are you? All right, here we go. Believe it or not, the 365 XL is the only do-it-all gun on the market, in my opinion. You can use 15 rounds for heavy duty or 10 rounds for deep carry with a frame swap XL if you want a red dot tactical development light rail. Yeah, I mean, if it works for you, hell, buy it. Extra mags. Where are you buying extra mags? I don't know which particular mags you're talking about. If you're talking about the Staccatos, I get those at Texas Gun Experience. They actually stock them now. But if you're talking about any other mags, I get them from the Mag Shack. If you haven't used them, you can get some really good deals. I buy all my AR mags there, Glock mags. Hell, they sell everything. So, but the Glock or the Mag Shack has really good prices. I used to have I would share a discount code. However, with the demand on the mags, they've stopped the discount codes for right now. Yeah, Greg Coate, I have in the past bought a lot from him too, especially CZ mags. Another thing that I got, and I've been testing, and I bought it, is this 2011 mag carrier. If y'all all follow me, I like the horizontal mag carriers versus the vertical. So I'll carry this on the left-hand side, you know, and you can grab it with your left hand, load it in your gun, or your right hand, whatever you want to grab. But it is convertible either way. It's got the pull dot system on it. You run your belt through here. It's not made out of Kydex. It's that other material. I forget the name of it, but it is like Kydex. However, this little booger was like 40 some odd bucks, and it is for the 2011. And this is only the 16 round mag. However, you can't adjust it any tighter. It's as tight as it'll go, and the mag just falls out. So, and it is made by BAWIDAMAN or ANN. That's the name right there. So I don't know about this. I'm not super happy about this. 45 bucks and the mag just falls out. So if you run the 20 round mag in there, it really falls out. It's just too top heavy. And I asked if I could run the 20 round mag and they said yes, but right now this one's not working too well. So, you know, I say the good with the bad. Any mags? Yeah, the Mag Shack. Oh, and also anybody that's buying the Smith and Wesson Plus, they're actually coming out with an optic ready version. So just be aware of that. So if you grab one, just be aware they're coming out with an optic ready one supposedly. I don't know how soon it's going to be, but there is going to be one available. Now it could be next year or whatever. So if you're a dot person. Yeah, I'm a big horizontal mag fan. I've got several of them, you know, for the other ones. I even have one that was made and it's got an adjuster in it, so you can carry Glock mags, CZ mags. Hell, any mag will fit pretty much, except single stacks, but an STI mag will not. That's why I had to get this. I'm a big horizontal mag carrier. All right, I have two SAR K45s, two pair of ordnances, LDA 45s, and 1911 trigger. Those 45s are super smooth. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the reload wrap. Yeah, and I've seen that. I've seen that, but I don't carry in my pocket because I've got my cell phone in one pocket. I've got my wallet, my flashlight, my knife, and keys in the other pocket. So I want to keep my pockets empty. That's why I carry this right on the belt. And the good thing about the horizontal ones, when you put it on there, even when you're driving, and y'all all know I drive like 8 and 10 hours at a time. I just drove 10 hours back from El Paso straight on Saturday. This thing, when I wear it, or, you know, when I have them sideways, I don't even know that I have a mag carrier on there. So doesn't bother me at all. But when they're vertical, they can dig into you. I mean, I've carried them that way, but I just don't like mags in my pocket. Plus, when I carry the big mags, and I've tried the now I tried the older version of that little magnet. I can't remember the clip, and it's got the magnet on it. That was before they went to the new magnet. And every time I would like sit down and I would get up, it would actually fall in my pocket. It would release from the magnet. Good Lord. We don't need any of that. Sorry, I just had to launch somebody. Yeah, that is right, Keith Gregory. They're going to come out with the performance model too. No, I did not see that. Did you see the picture of the SAR that blew the firing pin out the back into someone's eye? No, I did not. That's not good. Oh, Rabbi, some kid was being goofy, you know, so I launched him. Eastax soft horizontal mag pouch is something to look into, Big J. Okay, yeah, I'll check them out. I will check them out. All right, and if y'all don't know what I did, I'm going to give away, basically this is the People's Chat. I renamed it because it's all about y'all. And what I'm doing is I'm going to do a giveaway to come onto the chat with me. You can advertise your channel. And I really enjoy working with smaller channels because I was small once, and not that I'm big now, but I want to share the wealth and have someone on the chat that can talk about their channel. I want to kind of interview them, you know, ask about their guns, you know, things like that, with, you know, how long they've been into it, just some basic questions, kind of get to learn about other channels. And that's what I wanted to do. So if y'all are interested in doing that with me, after this chat, after the chat, go on when the replay comes on. Just go in there, say I'm interested in, being on the chat. I want to win, whatever you want to do. I'll enter you just like we're going to do tonight. We're going to do the giveaway and find out. I had 9 entries. I had already shut it off, and one guy was trying to enter today, and I told him it's already shut off, but he can do it after the chat. But if you leave a comment here that you want in, all of these comments go away, and in the replay, they kind of start over again. So you will have to go to the replay to do it. So we will go ahead and do that. If you look in the description, all 9 people's names are in there. They're numbered 1 through 9. And I've got them written down here, if you can see that. So I will call it out. What we're going to do is I've got all the little numbers here, and I'll put them in the thing as we're talking about it. I'm going to put them in an ammo can, an empty ammo can, shake them up, and we're just going to draw a name. So whoever wins, I'll need you to send me your email, and I will put my email in the comments after this chat. I'll put my, my Gmail in there. So please be the person that really wins. Don't just send it and say you're that person, but I'll need your email. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to email you. All you'll have to do is download StreamYard. It's super easy. And then, you can put your name in like I have Big J. And then I will email you a link for next Wednesday's chat, and you will be on it with me. And it's kind of the people's chat. I want to give back to the people, and this is what I've decided to do. So you can be a small channel, a big channel, a no channel, but you will have to, if you're going to be scared to be on live or something, or you don't want any part of that, please don't try to enter. We're just, I just want to do this, and I think it'll be fun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anthony. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Cat suits, or those the bottoms? All right. So, stealth gear holster. All right. So are y'all ready to start the giveaway and see who won? Put 1776's name in the box too. Yeah. All right. All right, here's the names. So we've got Redbird, she's number 1. WYLIE Guns is number 2. Wheeled and Well Armed is going to be number 3. Shooting with Uncle Dan is number 4. Red Menace Shooting is number 5. Nebraska Gun Freak is going to be number 6. Michael L is number 7. Richard Jenkins is number 8. And Steve L is number 9. And again, their names and their numbers are in the description. So what I've done is cut out the exact size of piece of paper. I'm trying to make it as fair as possible, and we've got numbers on them. So this is the 6, and of course the 9 is different. So we will start with the Big Johnson ammo box. There's nothing in it. I will hold it this way, and I'll show you that I'm putting everybody in here. So there's number 1. I'm trying to pick these up. They're not made for big-handed people, sorry. Here's number 2, going in the box. Number 3, going in the box. Number 4, in the box. There's number 5, in the box. Here's the 6. It's curved. There's the 7. There's the 8. And then this is going to be the number 9. So it's straight. So you can't get the 6 and the 9 confused. So they're all in there. You can see them. So we will shut the top after I get this thing unbuckled. We're going to shake them up. All right, drum roll. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. I'm holding this up to show you that I'm not taking anybody out. Which one is female? I don't know what you're talking about. Can we talk about our feelings? Sure. All right, who's going to win? I want to hear who's going to win. Who do you think will win? I'm not going to look. But we'll shake it up some more too, and then I'll drag one out. You need more numbers. I know. I let people, I said they can do it. Well, I'm doing the big box so we can really shake them up. If I do a little bitty box, people say you didn't shake them up good enough. So trust me. Anthony wants to be number 0. Okay. Here we go. I'm not going to look. I'm holding it up here. Y'all can see my face. I'm going to do it fairly. Make sure I only have one. It's number 9. Number 9 is Steve L. So Steve L, you are the winner. That is a number 9. So Steve L is the winner. So Steve L, after this, you will go into the chat. After this is over, I will have my email in the comment section. Email me your email. Hopefully, everybody who enters will want to do this, because if I don't hear back from Steve L, I'll have to draw another one. So we will, is that the ammo can dance? Yeah, that's what we have to do. But Steve L is the winner. So Steve L, after the chat, go into the replay, and I will have my email in the comment, and email me your email, and we'll chat back and forth, and I'll help you get set up. So if you want to do this again, oh, Steve L's on here, right here. Steve L, you won. So after this, send me your email, or because I don't want you to put your email in here unless you want to. But I'll send you my information, and we'll connect, and you will be on next Wednesday's chat. So let me write winner on here. So Steve L's a winner chicken dinner. Let's make this PC. Yeah. And everybody's a winner. So do I get a trophy yet? No, we don't. I don't pass out trophies for participation. I'm not that person. You know, when I was in sports, you had to earn your trophy. Now they just pass them out to everybody. Oh, and I forgot. Got some 4 roses here to celebrate Steve L is winning. So cheers, everyone. Yeah, and, you know, like Steve, what we're going to talk about is, you know, what made you get into guns, how long you've been getting into guns, if you're going to start a channel, if you have a channel. I don't know if you have a channel. If you do, please let me know, and people can go over and check you out. But, you know, a lot of people said you got to have a channel, and I kind of wanted to be able to kind of vet you. I'm sorry. However, you know, we'll see how it goes. And I'm not saying Steve L is going to do this, but if I get someone on here, that's, you know, a goofball, and I'm not saying Steve will be, I'm just going to launch them, and we'll just go on. So I can kick them off the chat. So don't be alarmed by that. But also, I do have some other guests coming up, so y'all will definitely want to tune in for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I have already talked to one of them, and I'm sure, and he's in, and I'm sure the other person will be in too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And y'all all know who they are, or you know who one of them are. But also, I have a video that's going to be released Friday morning. I've been asked 100 times on this, even on these chats. I've been asked. I've been saying I'm going to do a video on it. I finally did a video on it. It will be coming out Friday morning. I think you're going to like it. Hopefully you will. And everybody who's asked should love it. But it's actually a really good video. I have another one that probably will be out the week after. I think a lot of people have asked about that too. I think they'll be interested in it. So I'm excited about the one on Friday for sure. I think everyone will. Yeah, and Steve L, if you have a channel, you know, please let us know. Yeah, Steve L, it's not going to be anything hard. Don't worry about it. We'll just have a good time. And Steve L, that's kind of what we're going to talk about too, just so you know. You know, if you have any interest of being in, you know, doing videos, stuff like that. That's what I kind of want to ask, because, you know, a lot of the subscribers, they enjoy guns and things like that, But a lot of them are like, oh, I can't do videos. I can't, I don't have all the equipment. I don't have this. I don't have that. Okay, if y'all want to know, and I'm an honest guy, I don't fib anything. My camera that I use for every one of my videos is this. It's this right here. That's all I use. I don't invest in any cameras, and I have like some GoPros and stuff. I've never even used them. So I'm just a plain old guy. Nothing exciting. Just a cheap old tripods. I've got a couple of tripods, small ones, tall ones, and I use the phone. And I do have an external mic that I can plug into the phone and talk through. That helps, but I don't do anything special. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I'm always about. I'll take the 4 roses. Yeah, 4 roses is good stuff, man. Bathroom etiquette. Yeah. Yeah, I don't require a background check. I'm not the ATF. This is not the Alphabet Boys. We just have a good time. That's what it's all about. Yeah, not saying using cameras and stuff like that, but I just try to keep it simple. This thing I can always carry it in my pocket so I can film wherever I am. It just seems to work for me. Carrying around a bunch of camera equipment is not my fun, and I don't want to invest in $10,000 worth of camera equipment. I just do the videos I do. I know I could get more subs and all this other stuff if I upped my game, but that's not what I'm in it for. Oh my gosh. What is up with these fools? Yes, Michael L. That's what I was saying. After this chat, all these comments will go away, but on the next chat, go in there when it on the replay comes out and say, I want in. I want to be in on the next one. And I'm probably going to do with, family members or subscribers. I call them family members, but I might do like 2 a month with y'all and then have some other guests on or even myself. But yeah, we want to, like I said, I just want to do this for y'all. I think this is going to be really neat to learn about the other family members, what they enjoy, when they got into guns, just find out some about them. Just, and I'm an average everyday person, and it's great to talk with everyday average people. I'm not looking for fame and fortune and going out and grabbing the 200,000 subscriber people and having them on for chats. I really enjoy the smaller channels, because heck, I'm still a small channel, and just finding out about them, what makes them tick, because we all started somewhere. Put up a fresh target. Lynn Holt's putting up a fresh target. That's awesome. Yeah, Steve L., I appreciate you entering. Like I said, you just got to enter, and we're going to keep doing it this way. I'm going to keep it real simple. I'm going to do the, I'll do the choosing live. So I'm not trying to pick people. I want to keep it totally legit. That's the way I roll, and everybody will have an opportunity. I mean, this thing could get to where we have freaking 50 people in here or more, and I've got to write all that crap out. But if it is, it is. Man, I have trolls out the wazoo, Neil. If you'll notice, heck, before I even put out a video, I'll put up an alert saying a video is going to come out. I'll usually have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 thumbs down. I don't know why. It still counts as interaction. So, I mean, it helps me either way, but, pulling your slide back. Who knows? Yeah, hit that thumbs up. I agree with Pistol Pete. Hit that thumbs up. Just out of curiosity, is there anything you want to see on the channel? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want me to do videos on? I've got guns, I've got dots, I've got, ARs, I've got PDWs. People used to complain that I did it a lot. I didn't do any AR videos. Then I started doing AR videos and PDW videos. And then people said, do pistol videos. So, kind of a jack of all trades. All right, let's see here. What are your thoughts on the Fort Scott TUI ammo? I have shot it before, the 90 grain tumble upon impact. I actually have some of it too. I've shot it before. It's a lighter grain, it's copper spun, all of that good stuff. I haven't killed an animal with it yet, so I don't know the terminal ballistics or, how devastating it was to the animal. I've shot paper and I've shot like steel targets with it, but I have not shot anything to truly test it to know what it is, or how ballistic, testing it is. It shoots good. I haven't, it's accurate ammo as far as I can tell. I haven't had any issues with it. It is a light grain, and it doesn't open up because, of course, it's tumble upon impact. So I don't know. I've had good luck with it, though. I've probably shot about 3 20-round boxes, and I think I've got 2 or 3 more, maybe 4 boxes left. I've got the 90 grain and the other grain. I can't remember what it is, but I only have the 9mm. No, take that back. I have 1 box of 300 blackout also, and it is the super, not the sub. So, we'll, I don't know. I'm really used to, I guess I should say, true hollow points, such as, my choice, of course, is HST. I love it. 124 grain. I don't really shoot any plus P stuff. I don't see a reason in it, but I've got full metal jacket, hollow points of 147, 124. I even have 115 hollow points. I've had good luck with SIG V Crown, but like I said, I don't know. It's hard to get me off of the HST. And I have shot frozen pig heads with it, and it's devastating. It was pretty gnarly what it did to those frozen pig heads. At our butcher, I used to get the frozen pig heads for free. He would just save them and give them to me. However, now with the barbacoa and, the cheek and the tongue and all that, now they're after he finishes them, they're just skulls. So I can't get them anymore. Yeah, seems to me you get better honesty from smaller channels. Yeah, plus, they're starting out, they're, growing their channels, and I've seen some small channels explode. Just get so popular. So, that's great. Like I said, we'll hopefully we can help some smaller channels grow, or some people that were thinking about getting into channels, maybe have them start a channel. I actually have gosh, what is it called? It's a slingshot, but I have a wrist rocket. I actually have a wrist rocket too. It's a good one. People are never satisfied. Shooting with Uncle Dan says he has doubts on the TUI. Yeah, like I said, I don't personally have that much experience with it, and y'all know if I've got experience with it, I'll tell you. Wow. Pennsylvania just reached 307,000 background checks and counting since January. That's awesome. Hell, I want all those people on our side. And that's what's so funny. They're talking about doing away with 2A rights. Man, they're smoking crack. Actually, what is my favorite or top 3 favorite dot pistols? That's actually a great comment, and I do have a video coming out similar to that. So, but we'll write that exact thing down. Top 3 pistol dots. And the video, I'll go ahead and give it away, or give you a little bit to think about. The Friday morning video is my top favorite something. So, and I show them all and I talk about them. So you'll be able to see that. I think that'll interest some people. All right, sorry about that. I had to get that. Look at that. Hey, Dennis, no worries. You can always check out the replay. Yes, I do agree with this right here, this comment, and I've already actually heard about people doing it. What's ironic is how many people will buy a new firearm with their stimulus cash. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't get the stimulus money. I just pay it in, but I don't get it. But I have already heard people, even friends of mine, hey, here's what I'm going to buy. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Should I get this? Should I get that? and they you know, they've already got it spent once they get it. Let's see here. Lynn is asking, I know you go to Texas Gun Experience. Any other ranges you've been to? Maybe a vid on experiences or features. Hey, that's actually a good idea. There is a reason I go to Texas Gun Experience. Most of the other ranges, almost all of the other ranges around here will not allow rapid fire, and they will not allow holster work. So you can't wear your holster in there. You know, you can't draw from your holster. You can't do any of that. It's basically just low ready and shoot. And if y'all remember my old videos, I used to go to a different range, and I called him Ranger Rick. It was just any range officer that was in there, but they would come and yell at me even on video. I have them on video, slow down, quit shooting so fast. And I would ask them, what's the problem? You're intimidating the other shooters. You're shooting too rapid and you're intimidating the other shooters. And I said, if anything, that should make them get better. You know, I don't think I should be penalized because they're beginning or starting. We all have to start somewhere. But, you know, put them on the other side of the range, because they had 2 ranges. So they could put experienced shooters over here and have a range officer watch them. They could have the beginners over there. It was just a pain in the ass. So they would all yell and cry like a bunch of babies. And that pissed me off, so I didn't like that. Anthony saying, Big J, maybe do a basic gun safety and how-to type videos for all the new gun owners out there. That is a good idea, and I've actually done a few of them, you know, talked about gun owners. It did okay. But, you know, that's the thing about YouTube. We can't do any, like, takedown maintenance videos anymore. I mean, we could take it down, but, you know, like, putting it back together, YouTube gets all butthurt. They think that we're assembling firearms or making firearms. You know, it's ridiculous. So also, I've been asked, where can you find my discount codes? Everybody asked, because now we can't really put them in the videos. So if you're interested, I did put them in. So now you can go, they're there. You can go to, in YouTube, you can go over to the About. So in my About on my channel, I've got all my discount codes in there. So I put them in there. So if you're looking for Harry's holsters, lock grips, Lynx defense bags, or X-Tac tactical mags for AKs, grips, anything like that, I've got them all in there. So all the discount codes are up. Cajun Gunworks does very good stuff. Yeah. CZ Custom. All right. Texas barbecue. We have some good barbecue, that's for sure. Husky is asking, do I prefer Wilson Combat or Chip McCormick mags or other good 45 ACP? The only mags I really use are the Wilson Combats. I've had really, really great luck with them. The original Chip McCormick mags were pretty good. However, I did have some of the wires. They failed in one of them, but I've never had a Wilson Combat mag go bad. So on my 45s or any single stacks, I always use Wilson Combats. I do even have some Metgars, which really aren't bad, but you just can't go wrong with a Wilson Combat. So to be honest with you, it very well could be made by Metgar. I don't know that. But I know with the follower, the anti-tilt follower 45, sometimes you can get them to nosedive or tilt up, and I've never had an issue with the Wilson Combat. So that's just my 2 cents. Even if you have to pay $3 more for them, I would highly recommend them. What's up, Daniel? How are you, man? All right, well, it's 8:01. And that's what, you know, what I'm doing here, music, and I'll go ahead and, well, come on. All right, it takes 2 hours to shoot a box of 50 rounds. Is that too fast? No. What I was going to say is now, since ammo is not as prevalent, you can go to the range, even outdoor range. You can load 2 mags or 2 rounds in each mag in multiple mags. So you could shoot 2, go to a slide lock reload, you know, change, things like that. And you can get a lot of, you know, from the holster, if you're drawing from the holster, if you're doing low ready, you know, you can get a lot of time out of a 50 round box of ammo. You can milk it, so to say, and you can make it really last. So Lynn was asking something about, let's see here. In the Dallas area, there's a barbecue place called 1050. It is outstanding. I haven't been to 1050. I've been to Heart 8. I've been to Pecan Lodge. I've been to, you know, gosh, you name it, other than 1050. There is some great barbecue places. So definitely known for our brisket. If, you know, a lot of people ask, what is Texas known for as far as barbecue? It's brisket. You know, like Kansas City is known for their ribs. Alabama and that area is known for their pork. So, but we're definitely a brisket. I mean, I like it all, but can't beat the brisket. What's a Glock? Fino, what do you want to know about Glocks? What do you want to know about Glocks? We can talk about Glocks for a couple of minutes before I jump off if you want to talk about Glocks. Kathleen's saying, what is a Glock? No, Kathleen, you can actually get extra lean brisket. I don't really like I don't like fat on mine either, so I get it cut extra lean. It's when you talk to your trimmer, just tell them exactly what they want. They'll shave off that fat and give you all lean if that's what you want. I love lean brisket. Matter of fact, there's a little hole in the wall place, and it's called Fat Cow Barbecue, and they make awesome barbecue. They even have a thing that's called a Fat Jap. And what it is, it's a jalapeno. It's actually has pulled pork inside with cream cheese. Then it's wrapped with bacon and it's smoked. And it's called a Fat Jap. And they are amazing. Yeah, Pecan Lodge, you'll like it. It's really good. Matter of fact, Pecan Lodge has, they call it the Fred Flintstone rib. It's a beef rib, and it's like trying to lean way back. The damn thing's about that big. And it's about that thick. I mean, it's huge. And they'll give you one beef rib, or you can get two if you can eat it. But they are amazing. That's really the only place I would recommend beef ribs. And I love beef ribs. Glock is misspelled. Yes, Glocks are boring because they work. What's really funny, and somebody was asking me about it, you know, actually it was me and Uncle Dan. We were talking about Glocks. You know, if you're like a 1911 shooter and then you go to a Glock, you know, Glock, you have to kind of turn your wrist a little bit to get the sights on. However, with my Glock 17L and with my Glock G, what is it, the 24, it's the 40 caliber 6-inch barrel. When you throw that thing out there, the barrel is so long, you do not have to bend your wrist. So when I throw that thing out there, I can see both sights perfectly. Only on the 17L. With my 19X, I can't, but I shoot a dot anyway. But that's what's crazy about the 17L and the Glock 42. Glock 24. The barrel's just so freaking long, the sight radius, that it actually lines up the sights for me. So that's really funny. Yeah, friends don't let friends shoot Glocks. Yeah. Here we go. Bought a 19X 3 weeks ago and sold it today. Just didn't like how it fits in the hand and couldn't hit crap before the Glock haters come out. Yeah, I mean, Indie Irish, it's, you know, it is what it is. I mean, some people hate them, some people like them. You know, nothing wrong with it. Hello, Paul M. How are you, man? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yes, I got some 45 ammo the other day. Got 200 rounds of it for $54.95 for 100 rounds. Yeah, 17Ls are hard to find. They only make them like every 3 years. If you haven't seen it, that's what my Deadpool gun is. It is a 17L. And on my 17L, I've got the Silencer Co. threaded barrel with a comp on it. So that thing is 7.5 inches long. So the barrel with the comp makes it about 7.5 inches long. That thing is a beast. But man, it's fun to shoot. And I'm not a Glock guy, but I do enjoy shooting that gun. 19L needs to be a factory offering. What you could do, A-dubs, is you can actually take, let's see here. Where did it go? I'll get to that one in just a second. The 19L needs to be a factory offering. What you could do is you can actually take a 17 a 17, and then you can do a grip chop. I've seen people doing that to where they're making it a 19 size grip, but having the 17 slide. That's kind of been a lot. It's been around for a while. Russ is saying he had to send his Staccato C2 back. What'd you have to send it back for? I'm curious. That's an SBR. Take the brace off. What the hell? Throw a stock on it. Yeah, the 17Ls are kind of rare. Even the Glock 24 is even more rare, the 40 caliber. But you can shoot it for major power factor. Here is what Russ is saying. My hammer, when not in action, was moving up and down. That's weird. The hammer, when not in action, was moving up and down. Are you talking about when you're milking the trigger? Or it's just sitting there and it's, I don't see how it would move if you're not pulling the trigger, but, okay. Let us know. Definitely let me know what they say about that. I was wiggling. Okay. Maybe they fit it when they fit that hammer in there. They had too much play in it. Maybe they took too much off of it. Because I know they fit a lot of that stuff. Want to shoot a Glock 18. Oh, hammer was home. Okay. That's weird. No rounds in the chamber. Okay. Yeah, let us know. That they'll probably just put a new hammer in it, but I bet you when they fit it on the sides, they took too much off of it. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about 8:09. Again, if you want to be a chance to be on the next chat after this, when the replay comes up, go in there and say, I want to be, I want in, and I'll enter you in. This winner is Steve L. So Steve L will be on next week's chat. He can shoot me an email. When this goes live for the replay, in the comments, I'll put my email in there, and Steve L, you can just shoot me an email and we'll get squared away. So hit that thumbs up, everyone. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all make this chat happen. That's why I named it the People's Chat, because it's all about y'all. And if you did not see the holster that I painted, I'll show it one more time. Pretty crazy. I wanted something different, so I made it different. That's all me. So that was with some Krylon camouflage paint, the tan and kind of like an olive color. Or I'm sorry, I think it's called forest green. Just wanted something a little different. It was bright yellow, so it was ugly. But anyway, I appreciate y'all so much. And Steve, it should be fun. Have you on, and we'll have a good time. So appreciate everyone. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe out there. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation. So we all got to carry on. Thanks, everyone.